Deep in the heart of Madagascar whispers a chilling tale of a predator, a plant with a taste for blood. This is the legend of the man-eating tree of Madagascar. The Victorian era was a time of exploration and discovery, a period when adventurers documented strange and wonderful things. One key figure in this tale was a German explorer named Carl Leech, who in 1878 detailed his encounter with a carnivorous tree in Madagascar. Leech's description of the tree, with its grasping vines and gruesome feeding habits, sent shockwaves through the Western world. Newspapers seized upon Leech's account, spreading the tale across Europe and America. Carl Leech remains a shadowy figure, an enigma wrapped in history. His account of the carnivorous tree was detailed and vivid, describing a plant with a thick trunk and vine-like appendages covered in razor-sharp thorns. Leech claimed to have witnessed the plant devour a young woman, her screams echoing through the jungle. Despite the captivating nature of Leech's account, it was met with skepticism. Critics pointed to inconsistencies and the lack of scientific evidence to support the existence of such a plant. Leech's account lacked specific details about his expedition, making it impossible for others to verify his claims. Leech described the Makodo tribe, who supposedly worshipped the man-eating tree, offering it regular sacrifices. However, there is no evidence to suggest that a tribe called the Makodo ever existed in Madagascar. Leech's account landed upon fertile ground in the late Victorian era. Newspapers seized upon the tale, transforming Leech's account into an even more outlandish spectacle. Illustrations depicted the tree in monstrous glory, further solidifying its place in the public imagination. As the legend spread, it became increasingly difficult to separate fact from fiction. Writers added imaginative flourishes, inventing details about the tree's appearance and feeding habits. The legend found its way into popular entertainment, becoming a staple of adventure stories and horror anthologies. Despite the legend's popularity, not everyone was convinced of its authenticity. Scientists pointed out the lack of botanical evidence to support the existence of such a plant. Leech's account lacked credible scientific documentation, and no further evidence emerged to support the existence of the man-eating tree. To understand the implausibility of a man-eating tree, we must delve into the world of carnivorous plants. Real-life carnivorous plants exhibit remarkable adaptations to trap and digest small animals, primarily insects. The size and digestive capabilities of even the largest known carnivorous plants are far from the monstrous depictions of the man-eating tree. Scientists and skeptics have systematically debunked the myth of the man-eating tree. No credible evidence has ever been found to support its existence, and Leech's account has been widely dismissed as a fabrication. The scientific community has largely reached a consensus that the man-eating tree of Madagascar is a myth, a fantastical tale with no basis in reality. Despite its demonstrable falsehood, the legend of the man-eating tree continues to hold a certain allure, a testament to the enduring power of a good story and the human fascination with the strange and the unknown. The tale taps into a primal fear of nature, a reminder that even in an age of scientific advancement, there are still mysteries lurking in the shadows, waiting to be uncovered. The Victorian era, in which the legend first took root, was a time of great exploration and discovery. The blank spaces on maps held the promise of adventure. The unknown was a source of both excitement and trepidation. The man-eating tree, a monstrous anomaly from an exotic land, fit perfectly into this worldview, fueling the public's appetite for tales of the strange and wonderful. Moreover, the legend's persistence can be attributed in part to its adaptability. The basic premise of a plant that devours humans is inherently compelling, and the story has been retold and reimagined countless times over the years, each iteration adding new layers of detail and embellishment. From stage plays, to dime novels, to Hollywood films, the man-eating tree has found a home in various forms of popular entertainment, ensuring its continued presence in the public consciousness. While the man-eating tree may not exist in reality, its enduring presence in our collective imagination speaks to the power of myth and folklore to reflect our deepest fears, our wildest dreams, and our unending curiosity about the world around us. The legend of the man-eating tree of Madagascar, while a fabrication, highlights the role explorers played in shaping perceptions of the unknown during the Victorian era. Driven by knowledge, fame, or fortune, they ventured into uncharted territories, bringing back tales of strange encounters. Their accounts, filtered through cultural biases, often blurred the line between fact and fiction. The Victorian era saw great imperial expansion, with European powers eager to exploit new territories. Explorers documented flora, fauna, and cultures, providing valuable information for various purposes. The pressure to deliver sensational discoveries led some to embellish or fabricate stories. The Victorian public had an insatiable appetite for tales of the exotic and unknown. Explorers, upon return, were greeted as heroes and regaled audiences with their adventures. The more fantastic the tale, the more captivated the audience became. This created a feedback loop, encouraging explorers to embellish or invent stories to satisfy public demand. The man-eating tree legend fit perfectly into this narrative, capturing public imagination. Carl Leach tapped into the Victorian fascination with the strange, cementing his name in exploration lore. The man-eating tree of Madagascar is a captivating yet unfounded tale from the age of exploration. Explorers have returned with stories of mythical creatures, lost civilizations, and fantastical phenomena, blurring reality and imagination. These tales, lacking verifiable evidence, capture imaginations across cultures and generations. The legend of the Kraken, a colossal sea monster, is one such example. Depicted as a giant squid or octopus, the Kraken was believed to drag ships to their doom. Sightings of giant squid, over 40 feet long, fueled this maritime folklore. Another legend is the Yeti, an ape-like creature in the Himalayas. Reports of the Yeti include footprints and blurry photographs. The legend persists, fueled by the remoteness of the Himalayas and human fascination with the unknown. These tales reveal as much about their cultures and times as the creatures they describe. They reflect our fears, curiosities, and desire to make sense of an unpredictable world. Despite advancements in science and technology that have allowed us to explore and understand the world around us in unprecedented detail, myths and legends, especially those concerning the natural world, continue to persist. This enduring appeal speaks to a fundamental aspect of the human experience, a deep-seated fascination with the unknown, the unexplained, and the extraordinary. Myths serve a variety of purposes in human cultures. They can be used to explain natural phenomena, instill moral values, provide a sense of identity and belonging, or simply entertain. In a world increasingly dominated by rationality and scientific understanding, myths offer a space for wonder, imagination, and a connection to something larger than ourselves. The legend of the man-eating tree, while demonstrably false, continues to be retold and reimagined, finding new life in books, films, and video games. Its enduring appeal lies in its ability to tap into our primal fears of nature, the unknown, and the possibility of being consumed by forces beyond our control. The image of a plant turning the tables on its animal predators, violating the natural order as we understand it, holds a certain morbid fascination. Moreover, the legend's persistence speaks to the power of a good story. The basic premise of the man-eating tree, a plant that devours humans, is inherently compelling, and the story has been embellished and adapted countless times over the years, each iteration adding new layers of detail, horror, and intrigue. The enduring appeal of myths, like the man-eating tree, also highlights the human tendency to seek patterns and meaning in the world around us, Even when presented with limited or ambiguous information, our brains are wired to connect the dots, to fill in the gaps, and to create narratives that provide a sense of order and coherence to our experiences. In the case of the man-eating tree, the legend likely arose from a combination of factors, including the genuine existence of carnivorous plants, the exaggerated tales of explorers eager to impress their audiences, and the public's fascination with the strange and the unknown. These individual elements, when woven together, created a compelling narrative that resonated with people's fears, curiosities, and desire for extraordinary experiences. Moreover, the human tendency to anthropomorphize, to attribute human-like qualities to non-human entities, likely played a role in the legend's development. By ascribing human-like motivations and behaviors to the man-eating tree, such as hunger, aggression, and even a taste for human flesh, the legend tapped into a primal fear of being hunted by something that exists outside the realm of our usual predators. While science can provide us with rational explanations for natural phenomena, myths and legends offer a different kind of understanding, one that speaks to our emotions, our imaginations, and our enduring need to find meaning and purpose in a world that can often seem chaotic and unpredictable. The man-eating tree of Madagascar, despite its fictional nature, serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring power of myth and its ability to both reflect and shape our understanding of the world around us. The man-eating tree of Madagascar, despite being relegated to the realm of myth and folklore, continues to capture the imagination well over a century after it first gripped the public consciousness. Its enduring appeal speaks to the potent cocktail of fear, fascination, and morbid curiosity that draws us to tales of the strange, the dangerous, and the unknown. Humans have always been drawn to stories that test the boundaries of the natural world, that offer glimpses into the shadows where logic and reason fear to tread. The image of a plant, a symbol of life and growth, transformed into a monstrous predator, a devourer of men, holds a unique power to unnerve and intrigue. It's a subversion of the natural order, a stark reminder of the fragility of our place in the web of life. This fear of being consumed, of being absorbed back into the primordial soup of nature, is perhaps a primal fear, an echo of our deepest anxieties about mortality and the indifferent power of the natural world. The enduring popularity of the man-eating tree, even in the face of its debunking, speaks volumes about the power of a good story to transcend the limitations of fact and evidence. It's a testament to the human need for narrative, for explanations that resonate with our emotions and provide a sense of order to a world that can often feel chaotic and unpredictable. We crave stories that make us question, that challenge our understanding, and that remind us of the vastness and mystery of the world beyond our doorstep. While the man-eating tree itself may be a fabrication, a product of overactive imaginations, cultural anxieties, and the opportunistic tendencies of some explorers, the legend serves as a valuable reminder of the importance of critical thinking and the need to approach extraordinary claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. It highlights the dangers of blindly accepting sensationalized stories without seeking corroborating evidence or considering alternative explanations. The tale of the man-eating tree also underscores the interconnectedness of human cultures and the enduring power of storytelling. It reminds us that stories, even those rooted in fantasy, can reveal profound truths about the societies that create and perpetuate them. The Victorian era, with its fascination with the exotic, its anxieties about the natural world, and its thirst for adventure, is vividly reflected in the legend of the man-eating tree. As we continue to explore the world around us, both physically and intellectually, it's essential to approach new discoveries and unfamiliar cultures with a sense of wonder tempered by critical thinking. The world is full of wonders, both real and imagined, and it's up to us to discern between the two while remaining open to the possibility that the truth, as always, lies somewhere in between. The legend of the man-eating tree, while ultimately a myth, serves as a potent reminder of the power of stories to both illuminate and distort our understanding of the world and our place within it. Please like and subscribe. It only takes you a second, but helps us out a lot.